Chapter 2. After Us. Maybe it's nothing. It was one Sunday morning when we had just got back from our morning run, a New Year resolution we both agreed on. I was so tired, ready to give up. But just thinking about him motivated me to keep pushing, and I got it done. We celebrated by him, cooking us a nice brunch. I'm not the best cook in the world, but I can make some killer omelettes. But him being the overachiever he is, always has to one-up me with what he calls them fancy omelettes. But I have to admit they are very good. We normally don't use our phones when we eat together. We sat and talked to each other and made plans for the day, but he was stuck to his phone. He didn't talk to me. He was texting someone, and I asked him, "Who are you texting?" No one," he replied. I never really had trust issues before, so believe him. "Okay," I said softly. "I love you," I said. He replied. My mood suddenly changed. I felt my eyes get heavy. One singular tear fell from my cheek. He didn't even bother to ask what was wrong. I don't think he even noticed. I wiped the tear off my face and smiled. "Hey," I said. "Are you done with your food?" "Yeah," he replied, his eyes still on his screen. So I took his plate and did the dishes. The warmth of the water took my mind off everything that was going on in my head. It made me feel a little bitter, but not nearly enough. During the day, the word echoed in my head. I tried to convince myself that maybe he wasn't ready to say it yet. I tried to dismiss it, but just kept nudging, applying the right amount of pressure to my heart, and I could feel it getting heavier. Maybe he's just tired. Maybe I'm being too clingy. Maybe I'm being overly emotional. I don't know what to think anymore. My brain is foggy at this point. I went outside to our apartment balcony and just stared at the ocean waves and the sunset. I decided to go walk on the beach to clear my head. The warmth of the sun and the smell of the fresh ocean water was what I needed at that moment. The sand in between my feet felt weird, but a good weird. I just sat there and looked for an hour, just thinking about the good moments, instead focusing on the bad. I went back inside and it was getting dark out. He was sleeping. He is so cute when he sleeps. I kissed his forehead and said goodnight. As I got into bed, I heard a whisper, "I love you too." The biggest smile appeared on my face that made me feel so much better. I slept so well that night. The next morning I turned over and I didn't see him. My heart skipped a little, but I saw him outside on the balcony drinking a cup of coffee. I got up and he handed me one. He knows exactly how I like my coffee. Decaf. No sugar. Just one vanilla sweetener. Very basic, I know. But it tastes so good. We talked this morning, and he was great. We went down to the beach and took some pictures with the camera. My hair blowing in the wind, I felt so safe with him. Then we had this long moment where we just stared at each other and we kissed. All you hear in the background are the waves crashing and the birds chirping. My heart is melting. I started to tear up and he said, "Hey, what's wrong?" I replied with a sniffle. Nothing. I just love you so much, please don't ever leave," as I cry on his shoulder. "I will never leave you," he said. "I promise, it's been 2 years. Why would I leave now?" "Pinky promised," I said. "Pinky promise," as we locked pinkies. We sat there for a while and just looked at the pictures we took. At that moment, I was ready to marry him. We went inside to plan our day. He mentioned something about going karting. I was very enthusiastic about the idea. He was like, "Yes, let's do it. Go look up a place. My phone is in the room. I'll make breakfast." "Okay," I replied. I walked into the room and I heard his phone buzz and its message from Mia. I froze for a moment. I asked myself, who's Mia? We all have the same friends. I would know Mia. He has no family members named Mia that I know of. I tried to act like it was nothing. I didn't think anything of it. I looked up go-karting near me and I found one. I was about to call them and a message from Mia popped up reading, "Hey, I had much fun last night. I miss you already." My breath was taken. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was having a panic attack. I walked to him and showed him, "Who's Mia?" He looked at him with straight guiltiness, and he just stood there. His face turned red. He replied, "Oh, Mia, she's my little sister." "You don't have a little sister," I replied, trying to keep my composure. My mom got pregnant a couple of months ago, and she told no one. Not even me. I found out weeks ago. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Me pounding if I believe him or not. He wouldn't lie to me. He would never do anything to hurt me. He pinky promised. Okay, I said. I'm going to get ready to go karting. It starts at 4:30. Okay, he replied. At that moment, I don't know if I believed him. I had this version of him in my head, where he'd never lied to me, but I didn't know what to think. He might be lying. He might not be the man I think he is in my head.